Have you ever stopped to think about why some men are drawn to solitude, why they seem perfectly content moving through life on their own terms, detached from the noise of the crowd? In the vast spectrum of male archetypes, most people are familiar with the alpha and the beta, one driven by dominance, the other by conformity. But there exists a third type, rarely mentioned yet deeply intriguing, the sigma male. These are the true lone wolves, quiet, self-contained, and mysterious. They don't follow trends or chase approval. Instead, they forge their own paths, guided by inner conviction rather than external validation. Often misunderstood, sigma males operate on a completely different frequency. They neither crave attention like the alpha nor depend on social acceptance like the beta. Their power lies in their independence, in their ability to remain authentic even when walking alone. In this video, we'll uncover 8 rare things that only sigma males truly appreciate, and explore what makes their mindset so different from everyone else's. Number 1. A deep preference for solitude. First on our list is one of the most defining traits of the sigma male, his unwavering preference for solitude over social gatherings. This tendency is often misinterpreted as antisocial behavior, but that's a misconception. Sigma males are not antisocial, they are intentionally selective about where, when, and with whom they invest their energy. Unlike those who constantly crave social validation or external stimulation, sigma males value the depth of human interaction more than the frequency of it. They can easily hold conversations, adapt to social situations, and even charm people when necessary, but they simply don't see the point in meaningless interaction. For them, every moment spent in conversation should have purpose, to inspire, to learn, or to connect on a deeper level. Anything less feels like emotional noise. To the sigma male, solitude is not a sign of weakness, loneliness, or detachment. It's a conscious and powerful choice. They see their alone time as a sacred sanctuary, a place where they can strip away the chaos of the world and return to their center. In solitude, they recharge their mental and emotional batteries, reflect on their goals, and engage in deep introspection that fuels their growth. This is where they think clearly, plan their next moves, and refine their vision for life. The quiet allows them to observe the world from a distance, gaining perspective that most people miss in the constant noise of social life. While others might feel uneasy being alone with their thoughts, sigma males thrive in that environment. They understand that solitude is the birthplace of self-awareness, creativity, and authenticity. Within the stillness, they reconnect with their purpose, analyze their emotions, and find clarity in a world clouded by distraction. For them, silence isn't empty, it's full of meaning. In a society where being constantly connected is glorified, the sigma male walks the opposite path, one of detachment, reflection, and inner peace. He's not avoiding the world, he's observing it, mastering it from a distance. So, the next time you see a man who chooses solitude over socializing, don't mistake it for isolation. Understand that he's doing something very few people dare to do. He's listening to himself, protecting his energy, and nurturing a relationship with the only person who will truly walk with him for life, himself. Number 2. Minimalism as a way of life. Next on our list is one of the most defining lifestyle choices of the sigma male, minimalism. In a world obsessed with accumulation, image, and external validation, the sigma male deliberately walks the opposite path. While many people measure success by how much they own or how expensive their possessions are, the sigma male measures his by how little he needs to feel fulfilled. For the sigma male, minimalism isn't about living with the bare minimum, it's about living with intention. It's not an aesthetic trend or a passing phase, it's a philosophy that governs every aspect of his life. He rejects the modern notion that happiness can be bought or displayed through material possessions. Instead, he finds value in simplicity, functionality, and purpose. Sigma males understand that the endless chase for more money, more status, more things, is a trap. It keeps people dependent, distracted, and disconnected from what truly matters. They know that the more clutter one surrounds themselves with, the harder it becomes to think clearly and live freely. So they choose to own fewer things, not out of deprivation, but out of clarity. Each item they possess serves a purpose. Every commitment, relationship, or responsibility they accept must align with their values and contribute to their peace of mind. This same mindset extends to how they manage their time and energy. They avoid drama, unnecessary obligations, and emotional baggage with the same discipline they apply to material possessions. Sigma males are not impressed by luxury brands, flashy cars, or designer lifestyles. They understand that these things often serve as distractions, symbols people use to fill emotional voids or project self-worth. Instead, they seek fulfillment through experiences, knowledge, and self-mastery. They value the freedom that comes from not being enslaved by desire. This minimalist mindset gives sigma males a powerful sense of independence. They're not tied to the opinions of others, nor are they swayed by societal trends. Their focus remains steady, on growth, peace, and purpose. By decluttering their environment and their mind, they create space for creativity, focus, and emotional balance. Minimalism, for the Sigma male, is not about sacrifice, it's about sovereignty. It's about taking control of one's life and deciding what truly belongs in it. It's the conscious rejection of excess in favor of meaning. In a society that equates abundance with success, Sigma males redefine the concept entirely. For them, less is power. Less distraction means more focus. Less attachment means more freedom. And less noise means more clarity. Ultimately, their minimalist way of life reflects their inner world, calm, deliberate, and deeply self-aware. They don't chase possessions, they cultivate peace. They don't accumulate clutter, they accumulate wisdom. And that's what makes their simplicity so powerful. It's not emptiness, it's intentional mastery of life itself. Number 3. The obsession with self-learning. Third on the list, Sigma males possess an insatiable drive for self-learning. They are natural autodidacts, independent learners who view the world as a vast classroom and every experience as a lesson. Their curiosity runs deep. They're not satisfied with surface-level knowledge or conventional explanations. Instead, they dive into complex topics, exploring philosophy, psychology, history, or technology, not because they need credentials, but because they crave understanding. Sigma males don't just consume knowledge, they create it. They analyze, question, and reinterpret everything they encounter. They don't wait for wisdom to be handed to them, they go out and hunt for it. This relentless self-education gives them adaptability, depth, and independence of thought. They can shift perspectives, challenge assumptions, and continuously evolve without relying on institutions or validation from others. For the Sigma male, learning isn't a means to impress, it's a path to mastery. Each new insight adds to their self-awareness and expands their worldview. Their education is not confined to books, it's woven into every experience, failure, and observation. In a world that equates learning with degrees and certificates, Sigma males redefine it. They remind us that the true purpose of knowledge is not to decorate the mind, but to transform the soul. Their pursuit of wisdom isn't driven by ego, it's driven by evolution. For them, learning is life itself, a never-ending journey toward deeper understanding, greater purpose, and absolute freedom. Number 4. The Sigma male's non-competitive nature. Contrary to popular belief, Sigma males are non-competitive by nature. This might sound unusual in a world that glorifies competition as the ultimate path to success. But Sigma males operate differently, they dance to their own rhythm. While others feed off rivalry and comparison, Sigma males prefer to focus solely on their own journey. They're not interested in keeping up with anyone or climbing the social ladder for status. Instead, they define success by their personal standards, not by society's scoreboard. Sigma males are ambitious, deeply so, but their ambition is inwardly focused. Rather than trying to outshine others, they aim to outgrow who they were yesterday. Their energy is directed toward constant self-improvement, mastery, and evolution. They understand that life isn't a race, it's a journey. And every journey unfolds in its own time. Sigma males aren't in a rush to reach the finish line, they prefer to take the scenic route, learning, growing, and evolving as they go. They're not threatened by others' success either. They see people as fellow travelers, not competitors. They celebrate others' wins because they know success isn't a limited resource, there's room for everyone. So, while the rest of the world competes for validation and position, Sigma males walk their own path quietly, guided by one principle. The only person they compete with is themselves. Number 5. Their disregard for social norms. Next, we have the Sigma male's disregard for social norms. In the intricate fabric of society, social norms dictate how we act, think, and interact. But Sigma males, those mysterious lone wolves, choose to cut through the threads and weave their own design. They're not rebels without a cause. Their defiance isn't rooted in arrogance or rebellion, it's born from a deep respect for authenticity. They question anything that doesn't align with their truth. For them, the real question isn't, what will people think, but, is this true to who I am? Sigma males prioritize authenticity over approval. They don't conform just because, that's how things are done. They live according to their principles, not society's fleeting trends. Yet, this doesn't mean Sigma males lack empathy or respect. In fact, they often possess a profound understanding of human behavior. They simply choose to navigate social dynamics on their own terms, forming deeper, more genuine connections outside the usual framework. Their disregard for social conventions isn't a lack of respect, it's a form of higher self-respect. They follow an inner compass that values integrity, freedom, and truth. They don't adhere to rules that feel hollow or meaningless. This independence allows them to live with greater creativity, fulfillment, and authenticity. In a world that rewards conformity, Sigma males remind us that it's okay, even powerful, to walk your own path. Their quiet rebellion isn't loud or dramatic, but deeply inspiring, a symbol of living life unapologetically on one's own terms. Number 6. Fierce independence. When you think of independence, you might picture someone who's confident, capable, and self-reliant, and that's exactly what defines a Sigma male. Their independence isn't born of pride or necessity, it's a conscious choice. Sigma males value the ability to stand on their own 2 feet. They prefer to depend on themselves, trusting their skills, instincts, and judgment. This doesn't mean they reject help or collaboration, they simply don't rely on others for direction, validation, or emotional stability. Their independence extends beyond financial or physical self-sufficiency, it's emotional and intellectual as well. They form their own beliefs, make their own decisions, and think critically without being swayed by trends or opinions. This level of self-reliance comes from deep self-awareness and confidence. Sigma males know who they are and what they stand for. They hold strong values and refuse to compromise their integrity, even if it means walking alone. In relationships, their independence shines just as brightly. They value connection, but never at the cost of freedom. They respect their partner's individuality and expect the same in return. For them, love thrives on mutual respect, not control or dependency. In a society where many chase approval and external validation, Sigma males stand out as examples of inner strength. They remind us that the greatest power lies in trusting ourselves, in knowing that we already have everything we need within. Number 7. Preference for meaningful conversations. Sigma males crave depth in their interactions. While many are satisfied with casual small talk or surface-level chatter, Sigma males yearn for conversations that challenge their intellect, ignite their curiosity, and connect souls on a deeper level. They don't find joy in gossip or meaningless chatter. Instead, they thrive in discussions that explore ideas, philosophy, psychology, personal growth, and human behavior. Every conversation is an opportunity for insight, to learn, to reflect, and to expand. For Sigma males, it's not about showing off knowledge or proving a point, it's about seeking truth. They're active listeners who value perspective, appreciating people who can stimulate their mind or offer a unique view of the world. Even in social settings, Sigma males subtly steer the dialogue toward substance. They can enjoy lighthearted exchanges, of course, but they feel most alive when words carry meaning and emotion. This preference also extends to relationships. They'd rather have a handful of deep, soulful connections than a network of shallow acquaintances. Quality always outweighs quantity. In an era obsessed with quick interactions and digital noise, Sigma males remind us of the lost art of meaningful conversation, where minds meet, hearts connect, and truth flows freely. Number 8. Relentless focus on personal goals. Finally, one of the most defining and admirable traits of the Sigma male is his unshakable focus on personal goals. While the world around him gets swept up in trends, distractions, and the opinions of others, the Sigma male moves with quiet precision, guided not by noise, but by an inner compass that never loses direction. Unlike most people, who often shape their ambitions around societal approval or external validation, Sigma males pursue goals that come from a deeply personal place. Their ambitions are not about impressing anyone, they are about fulfilling a purpose. Every step they take, every decision they make, is aligned with their values, vision, and long-term growth. They don't chase recognition, they chase mastery. Their focus is almost intimidating in its intensity. Once they've set their mind on something, distractions lose their power over them. They can spend hours, days, or even years working toward a single goal with patience and discipline that others can't maintain for even a week. For Sigma males, progress isn't about speed, it's about direction. This relentless dedication doesn't come from ego or competition. It comes from an inner fire, a desire to evolve, to build, and to live authentically. Sigma males don't need applause or validation to feel successful. The quiet satisfaction of growth, creation, and self-reliance is reward enough. Their motivation is intrinsic, rooted in a personal standard they refuse to compromise. And when challenges arise, as they always do, the Sigma male doesn't crumble. He recalibrates. He sees setbacks not as failures, but as teachers. Every obstacle becomes a test of endurance, sharpening his mind and strengthening his resolve. Where others see difficulty, he sees data, lessons to refine his path and improve his execution. This laser-like focus can sometimes make Sigma males appear detached or even distant. But in reality, it's not detachment, it's discipline. They understand that chasing every opportunity or seeking everyone's approval only scatters energy and weakens purpose. They'd rather channel their focus into one meaningful pursuit than waste time chasing superficial gains. What truly sets Sigma males apart is that their goals aren't limited to external success. Their vision often includes spiritual growth, emotional balance, and intellectual evolution. They aim to build lives that are not just successful on paper, but fulfilled at the soul level. Their version of success is peace, knowing they stayed true to their purpose, even when nobody else understood it. In a world obsessed with shortcuts, social media validation, and instant gratification, Sigma males serve as a powerful reminder: true fulfillment isn't found in being admired, it's found in being aligned. They prove that when your purpose is clear and your focus unwavering, you don't need the world's approval to move forward. You simply keep walking your path, silently, steadily, and relentlessly, until your vision becomes your reality. Final words. Sigma males are a fascinating paradox: introverted yet charismatic, minimalist yet curious, independent yet connected, calm yet intensely driven. They live by principles that value authenticity, depth, and freedom above all else. They remind us that true success isn't about being the loudest or most visible, it's about being real, being grounded, and living life on your own terms. Do you agree with the points shared in this video? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this exploration of the Sigma mindset insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of Sigma males. Thank you for watching.